Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oscar Buzz. Trevor here, joined by Thomas. Hope you all are doing well. This is gonna be a fairly low-key stream. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna talk. We're gonna recap some stuff from last year's Oscars. Last year's,
Last year's
this
Oscar. I mean,
year's,
technically, it's last
technically.
year's. Yeah,
I don't know how we want to count that. Um, but yeah, we'll be chatting about some stuff from the previous Oscars that have just happened. We'll also be looking ahead a little bit to next year, and then we're going to do a fun little experiment with Dune,
yes,
because why not? And this is also going to be serving as video recording for YouTube video. So if you're in here, just we'll hang out, we'll talk with you in chat, and then yeah, we'll be recording some videos that will be going up throughout the week. So all right. I want to make sure that the chat is working. If anybody's in here live, how are audio levels sounding? I know there were some issues last time with audio levels, but if they're good, let us know. If they're good, let us know. But yeah. Also, I saw on Twitter that Civil War is apparently good.
yeah, which is
Which
fascinating.
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
I don't understand how that's happened. Like, obviously not rooting for it to be bad, but okay, audio's great, sick, thank you. Obviously not rooting for Civil War to be bad, but it's just very weird that it's good. Like, the trailers look
Yeah, I
terrible.
mean, I was always looking forward to it because I thought at least it's going to be an interesting dumpster fire if that's what it ends up being. I didn't really know what it was going to be like. I wasn't expecting it to be as great as these reactions are suggesting it will be, though, which is
Someone compared it to
definitely
Apocalypse
fun.
Now, which is
With that's
a lot.
that's getting clicks. Yeah, I don't know about that, but like, yeah, like Garland, he's not a subtle filmmaker, and with a film like this, seems to be exploring stuff like political, very overt political. It
Yeah.
seemed like it was going to be going down some interesting routes, but apparently it's very
Apparently
good.
it's landing.
So
Apparently it's landing. Hello, everybody in chat. Rodney, Ezra, Cinefan, Aaron, Ayush. Welcome. Yeah, supporting actors. Joan Chen. I'm gonna be on that campaign so hard. We've both seen Dee at Sundance. Amazing movie. Would love for that to happen. But yeah. So actually, first, I do. We'll probably look at first is taking a look at a Variety put out the early predictions. So we aren't going to do early predictions today. We'll probably do those sometime next week. We will do them live, and you guys can help out with those because it's just it's so hard early on. Like, obviously, like Dune, very clearly going to happen.
yeah, but a lot of
Everyone
other
else.
stuff is up in the air. We've not seen that much.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's fun about early predictions.
Yeah.
You're getting them all wrong anyway. So,
Right. Exactly. So we'll do those kind of as a collaborative thing with you guys in chat, and we can just kind of go from there. Let's see. DD original screenplay director, supporting actress. What else can I get into? I don't even know about director. It'd be screenplay, supporting actress max probably. I'll say this: it does sound like the social reaction Civil War are dealing with a lot of hyperbole based off of some things I've heard. I mean, that makes sense.
That kind of tracks.
I feel like the Fall Guy reactions are like genuine though, which is kind of exciting because I do kind of hate David Leitch. That's his name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I generally not a fan of his stuff. Don't like the Deadpool film. Didn't like Bullet Train, but I mean, if it's good, like I'm here for it. I like Gosling and Blunt. Hot take: I have Dune missing director, cinematography, screenplay, editing, and director. I feel like it would get the tax, but I would agree on screenplay and director probably. Yeah.
Screenplay, I think it just depends on how weak the field
Sure.
is. Director, maybe there's a bit of an apologist streak in the Academy. They're like, okay, Villeneuve will recognize you this time. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. That again, I think both of those would come down to what extent the category is
For
filled
sure.
up. But especially with like the international branch really coming in strong this year. Director, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. If you've got say two or three maybe films that are looking at getting noms elsewhere in the international branch, maybe.
Cool. Yeah. No. I generally, again, it's so hard to say this early, but I mean, I don't know. I could very easily see it missing stuff. Though Angelina Jolie for Maria will make it. Yeah, Pablo Larraín actress always. Blitz's Best Picture. Spoiler, kind of leaning Sing Sing right now for early predictions, but we'll get into that next week. My condolences to Thomas and his family. His cousin lost Best Actress. Yep.
Pretty sure.
Craven the Hunter, a VFX sleeper? Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely a
doubt
sleeper.
but
Will it wake up?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw The Fall Guy last night at South by Southwest. It's genuinely not at South by Southwest. It's genuinely a blast, and I don't like Leech either. Okay, sick. I'm looking forward to it. I actually really like Leech. Didn't like Deadpool 2. Yeah. Joan Chen being supporting actress winner. I don't think she's gonna win. It isn't the type of performance that would win, but it could be a random nom, especially because I think that she's pretty well respected. I think as an industry vet. Okay, cool. Let's get into the variety thing, because I do actually want to look through. Clayton Davis did his early predictions. He's famously usually very wrong, but he did manage to call like Jamie Lee Curtis and Angela Bassett being the two frontrunners for supporting actress a year out. So
clearly, yeah. And I mean,
know.
he's got a job at Variety.
He does know some things. He does know some things.
But anyway, this should be interesting. And say these, I've not seen any of this Variety article, so
I saw some of it. But not all of it. If you have a short film coming out this year, maybe it gets nominated as an apology for Solitary Eyes being snubbed.
Maybe.
No,
yeah.
It was not snubbed. But okay, let's get into this. So this Variety article right here, he says words. You can read it if you want, but we're going to just kind of run through it.
Yeah.
I am excited about Mike Lee returning. That'll be very, very fun, especially with Marion Jean-Baptiste coming back with Secrets and Lies. I did see he's very high on The Wild Robot, which is a DreamWorks film. I do remember him having that in Best Picture when I glanced over it earlier.
Okay.
I know about that.
That feels like a rogue take. Already.
Yeah.
Because that's
Fancy
also
Dance
another thing we need to know.
I've seen Fancy Dance at Sundance.
This article will be making very bold, provocative claims to get talking. So let's not take it too seriously.
Sure. Yeah, doing an early prediction on Awards Expert. I will do that eventually. Yeah, Fancy Dance won't be a thing. Blitz, will probably be a thing. Hitman, I don't think will be happening.
It's not the kind of thing that Linklater gets in for.
Piano Lesson, maybe. The End, I'm really excited about this. This is by Joshua Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. It's there. I can't remember if there's an ER at the end. But anyways, he made The Act of Killing, which is a brilliant movie. We were just talking about documentaries earlier because you watched Tongues Untied. That's one of the best documentaries ever.
One of the best I've ever seen. Yeah.
Tongues Untied, guys. If you haven't watched Tongues Untied, excellent movie. Joshua Oppenheimer. Made the Act of Killing, The Look of Silence, and then now he has The End. Seems very, very interesting. Search At Your Time, maybe. Think Gaga might make supporting actress for Joker. We'll talk about Joker. Hitman is screenplay and Globes actor at best. Agreed. I don't even know if I'd throw screenplay in there. I mean, maybe it gets Globes actor for him just because he'll have a big year with like Twisters as well.
Yeah, and it's comedy, so it's often quite a weak field anyway.
Yeah, I could see that.
Generally appealing films, and Glenn Powell, as you say, big name. So, yeah.
2025 VFX predictions, you gotta have Dune, Planet of the Apes, and Mufasa. God, I forgot that they locked Barry Jenkins in that fucking trap this year.
I forgot that was coming out this year. Yeah. That'll be interesting.
Oh, God.
It could be a VFX kind of thing, though.
I also forgot Planet of the Apes was coming out. Obviously, Dune's winning, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Emmanuel, I'm very, very hyped about. Audrey Dewan, love. Movie still looking for. Parthenope, Paulo Sorrentino. I'm gonna be interested with Sorrentino. Pablo Larraín, Maria. I don't know if it has a title. I think it's just called Maria. Megalopolis, we'll see.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't
know. Kind of heard it was a disaster, but we'll see. And then Queer as well, the Luca film, which is he coming out with too? I don't know. Is Joshua Oppenheimer related to J. Robert Oppenheimer? I don't think so.
Who knows?
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Also important to note, Kind of Kindness, the new Yorgos film, was just announced today. Going to be coming out in June, 3 months before New Yorgos. Very exciting. I'm personally very hyped for it. If we got to look at it through like an Oscars lens, don't think it'll be much of a thing, just because it's an anthology film, and the Oscars hate anthology movies. So,
yeah, but I think it's a good timing, especially since people love Poor Things. People were talking about Poor Things. It was in the discourse recently. I think people are craving a new Lanthimos film fairly soon. So I think it's good to sort of release it now in summer and hopefully get a few more eyes on it than perhaps would have been before. So
For sure, for sure. And there's a couple other things like that isn't in here at least so far. David Lowery has a new film, which I'm very excited about, which looks very, very fun. Bird as well by Andre Arnold. It's going to have Barry Keoghan and Franz Rogowski. And it's going to be gay, so obviously
Lovely.
going to be great. And Andre Arnold,
perfect.
excellent filmmaker. So yeah, okay, let's see what he has here. That's, it's an interesting start.
Yep.
It's an interesting start. Okay, Bird, good. He does have it on here. Nice. Yeah, very,
Yeah,
very
okay.
excited about this movie. Very excited. Blitz, he has winning. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah,
Conclave,
that's fair at this stage. And that feels like one of the ones that people are just going for as like, this is going to be the early thing. Usually they drop off and don't end up being the thing, but
yeah,
who knows? Maybe this year will be the first year that I've seen at least when the early one just is the one, but
yeah.
doubt it.
No, for sure, for sure. Conclave, this is a new Edward Berger film that's coming out. I still, it's been a year since, like, I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Berger or
I'd
Berger?
go Berger. I'd go
Berger?
That
It's
could just be
funnier to
wrong.
say Berger.
Yeah, sure.
But no, Edward Berger. Yeah, it's a new Edward Berger film. It has a decent cast, focus. It makes sense. Barry and friends play a gay couple in Bird. Yes, the fuck they do. Megalopolis is gonna be the hottest 40% Metacritic movie of 2024. Yeah. It could be the Babylon, which might mean that I'll love it. So
Maybe. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure based on how chaotic the production sounded. It just feels quite chaotic. as a film
Interesting
in
run
general.
here. So Dune obviously happening. The
Yeah.
end. I'm really excited about it. I'm a very big fan of Josh Oppenheimer. The premise seems very interesting. Like, it feels like this could be the zone of interest this year. Distributed by Neon. Probably going to go to Cannes. And like it's like this dystopian thing that deals very heavily in like place and like psychology of moving in and out of places where there's nothing after the end of the world, and it's doing a lot of class commentary. It seems like a very Neon can bold swing. Like, I know it's distributed by Neon, so it'll probably win the Palm if it goes there, because that's just how it works. So
Cool.
yeah, could see that being a thing. Kind of kindness, we kind of already talked about this. I don't think it checks out.
It's
Obviously we haven't seen the movie,
yeah.
but
I'm
like,
not sure.
they've never gone for anthology films. Very
No.
rarely, I should say. Say Burger unless you pronounce it Berger. I think it's pronounced Whopper. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Megalopolis. We'll see. We sure
We
will
will.
see.
We will. That'll definitely be one that will be on a lot of predictions until it's released, and then it's that very much if and when.
Yeah. Oh, the screenwriter of Conclave has like one well-received movie out of 7. I'm skeptical of that as well. Megalopolis. Okay.
Okay.
That's fair. Piano Lesson, yeah, so this is August Wilson play. Obviously he's been very successful with the Oscars, their plays, but it feels like this will just be the big Netflix thing. It's produced by Denzel Washington. It stars John David Washington, Samuel Jackson. I think Daniel Deadweiler's in it. Like, could be big. Yeah, Clayton not having Sing Sing in his top 10 is the choice. I think that's the number 1 right now. I think it makes sense as the number 1, especially considering he has a DreamWorks movie that, sure.
Yeah, when animated films very rarely get in anyway,
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust a DreamWorks wing to be the next animated
Yeah,
film.
and also having no A24 in here as a choice.
No, I mean, Bird has no US distribution. That feels like it could
Maybe
go
that
to
could be
A24.
A24, yeah.
So yeah, maybe he's keeping his option open there rather than just picking out an A24 and go, this is the one. Like, I don't know.
But I feel like something makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because like A24, were they the only studio to get 2 last year? Yeah, because Warner Brothers only had 1.
another one. Yeah,
Wait,
Apple had 1, Netflix had 1,
I feel like this.
Focus had 1.
Tell us if we're
Search had
wrong.
1.
I feel like A24, because like A24 is on a decent run right now. Had obviously the dub with Everything Everywhere in 2022, and then I think they had the most Best Picture noms with both Zone and Past Lives. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And
Arguably, if the Iron Claw came out and got better, had a better marketing strategy.
To be fair, it might have taken out Past Lives.
It might have taken out Past Lives. But still, that was definitely on the bubble. And if that is the type of film where if it was released slightly later, slightly early,
earlier, yeah.
Then
Was
maybe,
they're putting out Sing Sing in June, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it could definitely be a thing. Didi could make the list. Yeah, there's no focus thing on Conclave. So it'll just
Yeah,
be a matter
Conclave.
of Conclave, Didi. But I think again, Didi, if anything, is gonna be like a Joan Chen or screenplay, maybe both. But I think that's his max. Sure. The Apprentice. Okay, so this is the Donald Trump movie, where Sebastian Stan is playing Donald Trump. Jeremy Strong is also gonna be in it. We'll see. That could be like really, really bad.
It could,
But
and that
we'll
is
see.
my worry for it. Either way, it's going to be polarizing and
Yeah,
discussed. Like people
it's gonna be
hated Don't Look
it's
Up.
yeah,
It could be a sort of Don't Look Up of this year if it gets the right distribution, if it gets the eyes on it.
yeah.
Which, given the
It would
concept,
have to get like a
good.
Netflix with it though. So
Exactly, that is very much dependent on distributor. I
So
think,
yeah,
that
Better
one.
Man I'm not familiar with. We'll look into that one. Emmanuel, that's Audrey Dewan. We'll see. That could be Can. Furiosa, I agree. I don't think will be a thing.
I
Same thing
think
with
he made a
Blade Runner
good
2.
right. Yeah, I think those two are the
Hard
ones that
Truths, I know what it is, but
are
it's
like
Bigger
gonna.
Street, so no. Uh, here, this is the new Zemeckis movie. It's Zemeckis and Tom Hanks. Um, could be a thing, but
Okay,
this feels like prime this had Oscar buzz episode.
yeah, maybe.
His Three Daughters, heard good things from Tiff. What is Horizon in Americans? Clayton, are you high?
I've never heard of this in my life, but because it's
like a
chapter
Kevin,
one
it's
anyway.
like a prequel to like a Kevin Costner thing that came out a couple. I don't know what that is.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's an alternate. It's an alternate.
Yeah, okay. Lots of people having low faith in The Apprentice. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna be good, but we'll see. King of Planet of the Apes just not gonna happen. Maria, if the previous two learnings couldn't, probably not. Nosferatu. This feels like the
Very
December
genre.
thing that comes out and flops.
Yeah, it feels very, very genre. I don't know why
Yeah.
this would necessarily be the one. Like maybe you could argue, oh well, it's based on classic material. There's a lot of reverence for the material, but I'm not convinced.
Parthenope, the Sorrentino. I mean, feels like that's just gonna get an international nom or something. Queer, we'll see. Sing Sing, I feel like that's gonna be decently strong. Okay, SNL 1975. I don't know if it'll be an awards thing, but I am excited about this movie. Have you heard anything about this?
Not. I've heard the name. I don't really know
So
anything
it's a
about it.
new Jason Reitman movie.
Okay.
And it is about I think it's the people who like started SNL in 1975, like the
Oh,
group of
got it.
comedians.
Cool.
And the
That
cast
could
is
be-
the
that could
cast
be
is
interesting.
Gabriel LaBelle, Cooper Hoffman, and Rachel Sennett as the three leads.
Okay. Okay.
So Nicholas
That's
Braun is also in it. Who else is in this? Nicholas Braun, Dylan O'Brien, Andrew Barth Feldman, Finn Wolfhard. Like decent cast. It's a decent cast.
Yeah.
People are
Okay.
throwing out Wicked.
Yeah. I don't know if that'll be very
Screams flop.
good. Is the thing.
Screams.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's a film that very much it's a theatre production that very much rides on the music,
Yeah.
and often those are not the kind of musicals that really get the Oscar buzz. So yeah, I'm not sure.
Have you seen this theater production?
I've seen the musical. Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Did you like it?
I don't really.
Okay,
like
cool.
it, but, yeah. Exactly. It's the kind of thing where the story is not that strong.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
surprised no one mentioned a Vault Motivars movie. I know there's only about to start shooting, but he makes this. Yeah. No, I know it's going to be his first English language film. And it's Tilda and Kay. I know. Someone remind me of the cast. I know there was a bunch of people swirling around there. Yeah, we could probably get Tex. Ain't no way Joker is actually happening. No, absolutely not. I don't think it will be a thing.
I mean, I'm not sure because it has a lower threshold of quality that it needs to meet.
That's
I
true.
think because everyone's going to go and see it because the first Joker made $1 billion
I
and
suppose.
it's still so it doesn't need to be as good as the first one to get in, and it doesn't need to be as anywhere near the quality as a lot of other Best Picture candidates to still get the eyes on it to get a nom. So I'm not ruling out completely. I'm not
Sure.
putting it in because I just don't think it will be that brilliant based on things I've seen, etc. But I wouldn't rule out. I really wouldn't rule out. I'd say it's got more of a chance than like Gladiator 2 or Furiosa
Right.
in terms of
Probably.
sequels.
Also, it's Julianne Moore and Tilda. Julianne Moore and Tilda's win for
Julianne
the
Moore,
Pedro
cool.
movie. So we'll see. Also, Materialist, the new Celine song hasn't been mentioned at all. I know we don't really know much about the cast or anything, but like, I mean, surely it's got to at least be on the
On a
mentions
list, yeah.
since you just got one in. So
Sure,
Pedro Motivar
sure.
film not even on Letterboxd. Well, I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what he has for a director. Andre Arnold, be sick. Francis Ford Coppola. Well, Steve McQueen, Joshua Oppenheimer, and Denis Villeneuve. With Steve McQueen winning. I mean, I don't think it will be as easy as a McQueen win, probably. Like, I don't think that Blitz is going to be, as you said, like, the early thing that just takes it. I don't think it'll be Denis either. I don't know. If I had to throw out an early director winner, like, I don't know. This feels like a year where the director winner won't. Oh, what's happened to Thomas? Is he here? Wait. Pause. Actually, what the fuck? Just leave and come back. Don't know what's just happened. Yeah, Steve McQueen. Yeah, Kira, are you familiar with Steve McQueen? Okay, fair. Could the new Inarritu movie with Tom Cruise be a contender? Maybe. I don't think that's coming out though. I think that's coming out next year. Oh, hold up. We're getting Thomas back in. This is so strange. You here? Why is Thomas not showing up? Hello. Hold. Wait with us. Thomas. Don't know what's going on. It says he's in here. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I don't know. It does feel like a year where director and picture are not going to line up as they have the last couple of years. I don't know why. I have absolutely nothing to base this off of. But that just feels like the case, I guess.
Hello.
Okay.
Am I back?
I think so. You know what I think I did?
What?
I think I brought you back in and I just didn't click show on stream.
So. Okay. Right. Yes, I was going to say I could hear you, I could see you.
Yeah.
You just weren't registering me. So cool.
King Charles got him? Kira, are you thinking... Okay.
Sure. King Charles got me.
That's good. Good, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I was just saying, yeah, I don't... It feels like a year where it won't line up, like whatever the picture winner is. It just... It doesn't feel like there will be crossover. But again,
sure.
that's pure vibes.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Like, it doesn't feel like Steve McQueen would win another Best Director Oscar for Blitz winning picture if that were to happen, or like Denis isn't going to win director.
I don't know. Steve McQueen if Blitz, maybe. I could see that. It'll be over a decade since he won his
I suppose.
Last one, so.
But is he someone that we really like? We're ready to give a second. Like I'd be down. I like Steve McQueen, but will the Academy be?
Maybe it would depend. Because I don't think there's going to be. Well, I don't think it's going to be Villeneuve, so it's not going to be a text group like that.
Yeah,
so it's either going to be. Yeah. But in that case, that suggested it probably would be the highest rated film, which is winning Best Picture, which is then going on to win Best Director as well. I don't know.
Be interesting, but not too much to say on this category. Not too much to say. Actor.
Okay, so here we get Sing Sing.
That's a shout.
Here we do get Sing Sing. And for a winner, I'm not sure about that.
I mean, I can see it. I know. I'm probably leaning Colman Domingo right now, but I don't know.
Yeah. Feels like coming off his first nom.
Yeah,
second nom,
Afterglow, especially if Sing Sing is as big as I think it's going to be. Yeah, I could definitely see it. Josh Oppenheimer makes sense as the established auteur pick, I guess, but we'll see after Cannes. Yeah, for sure. Andrew Garfield would love to see that happen. I'm very excited about We Live in Time. I think it's John Crowley. It's the guy who directed Brooklyn. It's just like this romantic drama with Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. Seems very, very good. I'm very here for it. I love Brooklyn. So yeah, hyped. John David Washington probably makes sense. Unless
that feels like acting.
Unless it's another Malcolm and Murray.
I don't imagine it will be. It's not Sam Levinson, is it? So
this is true.
This is true.
Domingo's unreal in Sing Sing. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that you've actually seen Sing Sing. Let's see. Austin Butler, Bike Riders, probably not. Driver Megalopolis, Richard Gere, O Canada. Oh yeah, this is a new Paul Schrader movie. Jacob Elordi's also.
Oh yeah.
Excited about that. Tom Hanks here. Underholland the actor, I guess. Barry Keoghan, Gabriel LaBelle, Parthenope. Gary Oldman's in the Sorrentino movie. Interesting.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix.
Is the Sorrentino going to be in English language then?
Maybe.
That's interesting.
That would make sense why it's in here as an honorable mention. And Gary Oldman.
Okay, is there going to be a lead in kind of? I don't know. Michael at the end, Sebastian Stan. Oh, yeah, A Different Man. I know people saw it at Sundance. It got like decent reactions. Nothing special though. Probably will just be makeup thing. Like I don't know. The reactions weren't like insane for Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily see it happening, but I think it's like a shoe in for a makeup nom. Like,
Yeah, based on pictures and first
like again,
recent.
they don't care
So
if your movie's even that big. Like they nominated Golda last year, right?
yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Wait, is the Florence and Andrew film from A24? Yeah. We Live in Time, yeah. Do we have a release time for We Live in Time? I Love Flo and Andrew. I don't think we have a release date. I don't think so. But I might just have not looked. Actress Saoirse Ronan in The Outrun. Okay, so background. I got confused like 3 years ago when I was looking at Saoirse's upcoming filmography, and I saw See How They Run and The Outrun, and I read what The Outrun is about, and then I got it confused with See How They Run. So before See How They Run came out, I was like, oh yeah, this is a movie where Saoirse Ronan's gonna play a
Yeah.
recovering alcoholic.
Not at all.
And then we
Not at
saw
all.
the trailer, and it was like, where's
Hmm.
the alcohol? Where's the alcoholism? And then obviously, yeah. But now we're finally seeing it. Apparently the movie's pretty mid, but she's like amazing in it. So we'll see. We'll see.
I find it more likely that she'll get buzz for Blitz over
Yeah,
the
I just don't
Outrun,
know if
but
she's lead for Blitz. I mean, it could just be
either
that the
way, yeah.
Outrun will be good, and then it combines into a nom for Blitz, maybe, like
Maybe,
just
yeah,
for a
yeah,
year.
yeah.
But yeah. Sebastian Apprentice for actor. Oh yeah, I guess Sebastian Stan wasn't in his list for actor with The Apprentice. Interesting. Yeah, Lady Gaga. We'll see. We'll
That's
see.
only if I don't imagine she'll get in without Joaquin and the film also getting into pictures. So
Yeah,
doesn't seem like a very consistent set of noms that Clayton Davis has gone for.
yeah. Hard Truths. Oh, that's the yeah. I mean, it's Bleecker Street, so probably not. But this is the new Mike Lee movie. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they're Bleak Street. Oh,
this is gonna be rough.
rough.
This is gonna
Rough.
be an uphill battle. Yeah.
Maybe
there's
they've learned. Maybe they'll learn from the
Florence
mistakes of
Pugh, We
Mass
Live in
Witch.
Times, and Zendaya
Based on the quality
Challengers.
should have
I don't
been.
know about that. Would love to see it happen.
No.
Jodie Comer, Bike Riders, Ryan Disney, Flintstrong. Flintstrong will be an interesting one. This also has Brian Tyree Henry in it. It's a
I could
sports.
see it being big. I don't know
Yeah,
if Ryan Destiny would necessarily come along with it. It feels like the type of
it's
thing where
giving
the
Kaylee
lead
Spaney.
film
It's giving
would
Kaylee
get
Spaney
stuff.
from last year.
Sure,
Where
where
it's
the
like,
lead of the film doesn't come along, but like maybe Brian Tyree Henry, maybe for screenplay Barry Jenkins, like
for
that
sure.
kind of thing, that kind of
Yeah, because
package. Could see it
it
in
is a
picture.
Barry Jenkins. Like, yeah, we should say it is a Barry Jenkins written screenplay, and it is a sports drama, I believe, about a boxer who went to the Olympics from
Yeah,
Detroit,
I
and
think it's
then Brian
boxing.
Tyree
Yeah,
Henry plays her trainer. So like sports boxing drama trainer role for Brian Tyree Henry, I could see him getting his second nomination. But I just say yeah, I unless it's like earth-shatteringly good, Ryan Destiny doesn't feel like the type of thing that would get in.
no,
Wicked, I don't think it's getting a single acting nom. Little Gods and Fancy Dance, would love to see that happen. They're great in the movie. Don't know. Angelina Jolie should be a lot higher on this list. Like
maybe that depends on the
Lorraine gets
reception.
in. Lorraine gets in
Yeah,
though.
he does usually. He
Like
does
the
usually, but
actresses
like
for Lorraine movies get in.
Jackie did better than Spencer. Maybe Maria will do worse than Spencer. We just don't know the trajectory of
Yeah,
him. So
I suppose. I did
maybe
say someone in
Jackie was
chat
like his biggest one.
say though that the fact that she's like it's a less prominent public figure might actually play to the advantage because there'll be like less comparison in the
Maybe,
performance.
maybe.
So, yeah. Apparently, according to South by Southwest crowd, real experts there, we got to lock in Kirsten Dunst for the masterpiece known as Alex Garland Civil War. It sounds okay. I didn't realize
Okay,
that
it's
South by
something.
Southwest was even still going on.
Right.
But yeah, okay. I don't.
Yeah.
We'll see. I saw
Maybe
Adriano tweeted earlier like something about
hyperbole
these reactions feel
as
off.
for
And
reactions.
they do.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it is at least good.
You know, Jenna Ortega has a movie, I guess. Naomi Merlant. Slay. Let's go, Naomi Merlant. Daisy Ridley, Young Woman in the Sea. Someone called it Disney's Naiad. It's rough.
Oh.
Emma Stone, kind of kindness, till in the end. Okay, cool. So we're an actor. Samuel Jackson. Maybe he does finally win a competitive Oscar.
Maybe that would feel right, and it feels like if you're gonna do it in
Yeah.
one of these films. Like maybe I
For
could see
sure.
it. I could see it.
Tentative about Poor Things, or not Poor Things, Kind of Kindness Enough. Harris Dickinson Blitz, probably if it's getting in, which be nice to see him getting nominated because he's excellent in Triangle. Sadness. Another Conclave, more Manuel. Okay, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain. I could see that happening.
If it's in supporting, if he goes lead,
I don't know, but if he goes supporting, we've both seen the movie. We were a bit less high on it than other people. But I mean, his performance, it's very big. It's very there. It attracted a lot of love and attention. So
yeah, I mean, the film is like 90% monologues. So there's a lot of clips you can take from it. Yeah, not that they'll necessarily do clips next year like they didn't last year.
What the fuck is this?
No, we can ignore that one. We can ignore that one. Probably.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
Actually, excuse me.
Maybe he's thinking apologies for Logan. Maybe that he didn't get nominated, but like he's not. It's not happening. It's not happening. He's gonna be in a comedic role in a Deadpool film. No.
Sure, whatever. Clarence Macklin, I do think could definitely happen. Also, Paul Rossi, who was nominated for Sound of Metal, is also supporting a role. Interesting. Clarence Macklin is winning. It's my call right now. Fair.
Well, okay.
I mean, yeah, I could absolutely see that. I could absolutely see that from everything I've heard about the performance. So yeah. Supporting actress Joan Chen. Would love for this to happen. Again, I think I can. I think if the movie gets enough attention, if Focus like campaigns it correctly, Joan Chen has a lot of industry respect. She's beloved. She's giving, like, she has her moment. It makes sense. Kiara Clayton Davis made this list. Who's like the lead awards editor of Variety, like the biggest awards editor. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm not convinced on this Joan Chen argument. I just don't know if Dee.
But we can make it happen. We can manifest it.
Sure.
Yeah, Saoirse for Blitz. I don't know if she gets a double nom.
No, I think it would
Ingenue Ellis, Taylor, Nickel Boys, maybe. Daniel Deadweiler. I do think that Daniel Deadweiler will happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think she could also be in contention to win. I think anyone in the piano lesson, I think all three of them stand a very good shout of getting noms here.
Yeah. Ariana Grande is not going to happen. Carrie Coon, Amy Adams, Claire and the Sun, Moses Ingram, The End, Elizabeth Olsen, Three Daughters. Aubrey Plaza would be fun if that movie is good. Rachel Sennett. God, the day Rachel Sennett gets an Oscar nomination.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be.
Shut the fuck up about it. It's not gonna be for this year.
I don't think it'll be for this, but yeah. One day, I'm sure she will.
One day. Naomi Watts Manuel. Yeah, not too strong of a category thus far. Interesting.
No, supporting actress never seems very strong. Though, early on. It always takes a while before any sort of competitors start to come on.
Also, there was no Dune actors in here. I know people are trying to push for Timothée Chalamet for lead or Austin Butler for supporting. I don't think that Dune's going to be happening for acting categories. I really don't. Unless
the film was like really, really strong, like unless the film was still as strong as it is now, and there's still enough passion for it.
Even then, it doesn't feel like that type of film to me.
Timothy could, just based on the Ray performance and who he is. I don't think anyone else, like Zendaya, is not happening, or anyone else happening. I think Timothy is the only one. And it would depend on the strength of Dune rather than the strength of the performance itself.
Yeah, for sure. Screenplay, Bird, Blitz, The End. Kind of Real Pain. I mean, I could see a Real Pain happening. Like,
and screenplay, definitely.
It's a very righty script. It just depends on how Searchlight handles it. Kind of, so it just won't. Also, this is gonna be the first Yorgos film without God. What's the name of his writer?
Tony McNamara.
Thank you. Yeah. It's so I think it's first since before The Lobster, even. Like, it's been a while. Might be The Lobster, if not it's the one right before the Lobster.
Okay.
Javier Bardem, Hive, Rise Up. Calm down. You can rise up and then calm down like next week. Dee would love for that to happen with Sean Wang. Already an Oscar nominee, by the way. I mean, you gotta throw Barry Jenkins in here with Flint Strong, Mike Lee, yeah. Anything else that's interesting? Reitman could happen. I could see this happening.
Yeah, especially this could just be a lone screenplay kind of thing, for sure. Maybe. So yeah, I think all of those are
Kneecap. Really, Kneecap was okay. A lot of people like Kneecap.
A lot of people did like it.
Awful.
People did like it though.
I thought it was terrible, but I know a lot of people really liked it. Sean Wang win screenplay, even though no, it's not going to be a win. It's absolutely not going to be a win. Maybe nomination if lucky. Yorgos wrote The Lobster and got a screenplay nom for that. Maybe yeah. Okay. Adapted. Conclave, Nickel Boys, Piano Lesson, Sing Sing, and The Wild Robot. We're throwing in the animated thing again. Okay, so we can discard that.
Nickel Boys for the win he's going for?
It's a shout, considering you don't have it nominated literally fucking anywhere else.
Yep. Okay.
Except for actress, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like he didn't even. What was the thing? I feel like we're just sitting on Clayton Davis. I'm sure he's like a nice guy. I've heard very good things about him as a person. But what was the thing last year? I think he had Maestro getting into picture, Bradley winning director, Carey Mulligan winning actress.
Oh yeah,
Bradley Cooper not getting nominated for Best Actor.
Yeah. You thought the passion would funnel from in director. That was
I mean,
interesting
listen,
shout.
you know, it's early predictions. We're having fun with it. These don't actually matter, but
no.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh god, I thought that was saying Glenn Powell wrote Joker Folie à Deux, and I was really confused for a second. Okay, gotta read my semicolons correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably fine. I do agree with the Call of Doom Part 2 missing though.
Yeah, it depends on. I mean, I wouldn't put the Wild Robot in over June.
Yeah, Wild Robot wouldn't be the one, but
I think if we're at a stage where we've got like the 4 fine, if they're all good, and then I would say June.
This could be a thing. Written by Eric Roth, Robert Zemeckis here. So like, what I've heard is that it's like, it seems vaguely interesting. It's based on a graphic novel, and it's about like it all taking place in like this one space, and it's Tom Hanks and Robin Wright reuniting Forrest Gump crew, and like it's just like over like centuries of time, and then they're playing like different characters over like multiple years. It seems vaguely interesting.
Yeah,
it seems ambitious.
Doesn't sound Oscar accessible though.
No, really. No. I mean, or they'll just make it very Oscar accessible.
Maybe.
So, we'll see. Cool. Let's see. Do we want to go through these other? I mean, we can take a look at. We don't have to go through text, but we'll look at like Animated Doc International probably.
Sure.
I don't think it's necessary to go through text. Animated. No. Inside Out 2. Oh, I forgot that the Lord of the Rings movie was happening.
Yeah, the anime one. Yeah, I'm not sold on the premise, but maybe.
I don't know what Marcel Pagnol is. I mean, I don't know. He's confident in Wild Robot. I respect the swing. I respect the swing. Let's see, The Imaginary, Moana. I mean, I'd be here for it. Getting an anime just because it'd be funny.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. But it's not going to be good. I have even though Barry Jenkins is attached, I have no hope whatsoever.
I mean, honestly, this will probably just default to Inside Out 2 because there's nothing that looks like actually interesting.
Unless Inside Out 2 is bad, which I could see based on the marketing is not selling me on that film, and I really love the first Inside Out. I really love Pixar.
I think it's Pixar's best.
I'm not sure.
I'm.
It's up there. It's up there. Yeah, but this is the marketing.
However, Iowa Debris is going to be voicing it, which did unironically make me more excited. So.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it just after 2 years of being Disney free, it looks like we're just going to default back.
Potentially.
It is impressive that they lasted 2 years without relapsing. Are we just doing text here? I suppose we're just doing text. Production and cinematography. I mean, these are just all obviously going to be like Dune over and over again. Yeah. Beetlejuice 2 for costumes, I suppose.
Maybe.
Are you? It's a choice.
Yeah, and at this stage, you got to respect his choice.
You got to respect the choice. Here, just to shout out, why is it not even on here? You had it on earlier. A Different Man. It's gonna get nominated.
Oh, yes. Maybe.
Sound, sure. VFX. I don't know what Tuesday is, but sure. Original score.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Original. Okay. These are possible song.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, in fairness, that's what we were still doing until like June.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay.
There's a bit of original song.
Daughters. Okay. Yeah. Daughters. My favorite movie from Sundance. Absolutely excellent documentary filmmaking. Stunning, made me cry. It's so good. It's genuinely one of the best docs like so far this decade. It might be my favorite doc of the 2020 so far. It is amazing. So would love to see that happen. It's Netflix. Yeah. Okay. The Superman the Christopher Reeve story thing not happening, guys. How many times do we have to go over this?
Yeah.
If it's a documentary about a famous person, it does not happen. It doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
they never go for shit like that. They didn't do Michael J. Fox this year, right?
No.
They didn't do Senior the year before. They didn't do Sydney. They don't do any of these. If it is they don't go for that. So
No.
no.
And especially Warner Bros. It feels like it would be just a safe talking heads kind of thing. It's not gonna. Yeah. It's not.
No, absolutely not. I mean, Sugarcane, I saw at Sundance, very good. Would be very deserved nomination. I mean, we got to look at Sundance. We gotta look at Sundance here. They get at least 3 every single year.
Yeah.
So yeah, Will and Harper was Sundance. It's about like Will Ferrell and then his best friend who's like a trans woman just going on a road trip.
Okay.
And it just seems very vibey and fun. And it just like I think it goes into like the trans experience and stuff like that. And like I don't know, it seems good. International. Oh, okay. This was good.
Okay. I'd love to see Brief History of a Family because that was one of my favorites in Sundance, if not my favorite that I saw there. So
yeah, I know you're.
We'll be very happy. Very happy.
Girls Will Be Girls is also very good.
Yes, that was another one that should be in consideration.
But yeah, Emmanuel, Audrey Duan makes sense. Rodrigo Prieto's directing.
Okay.
That's interesting. And I'm assuming that the Paulo Sorrentino is English then.
Is English language? If it's not, yeah. If it stars Gary Oldman, it
Crossing
probably is.
Lebanon and Renus. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Sure.
Okay. Well,
There we go.
those were Variety's predictions. I mean, it's at least something. What was the third doc from Sundance to get this year? Eternal Memory, Four Daughters. What was nominated? Bobby Wine wasn't. What were the other ones?
To Kill a Tiger?
Oh, well, Mariupol was.
Oh, Mariupol was, okay.
Yeah. So To Kill a Tiger and Bobby Wine weren't, but Eternal Memory, $4, and Mariupol were all Sundance.
Cool.
So, and I saw all of them. No, I saw Eternal Memory and Mariupol at Sundance, not $4. That one was Indie Spirit Screeners. But yeah.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, that's it for Variety. Again, it's early predictions. We can just have fun with them. We'll probably be doing ours not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yes, indeed.
We'll do ours live, so it'll be fun. Rodrigo Prieto can finally become an Oscar winner after being snubbed as cinematographer so many times. Mexico will keep the Oscar, not him. Yeah, they really need to fix that. I mean, and again, his name's getting engraved on it. He takes it home. It's his Oscar. Yeah. It just legally isn't.
I mean, most countries, yeah. I don't imagine anyone else is keeping that Oscar. It's not being stored in a vault in like the Parliament building or anything like that. Exactly. It will be taken home by the filmmakers. So
yeah,
I don't think it really matters, to be honest.
We all call it their Oscar, right?
Yeah,
we're gonna call Jonathan Glazer an Oscar winner. We're calling Ryusuke Hamaguchi an Oscar winner. They're Oscar winners.
For sure.
Yeah. Deadpool and Wolverine Best Production Design winner. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, as Rodney said, like this is gonna change a lot.
Indeed.
Just with festivals. So yeah. Oh, we have Twitter drama in the chat. Okay. Let's do something fun. So, if you guys remember, Dune Part 2 was initially supposed to come out last year in 2020. 2023.
2023. Yes.
3
years later.
So yeah. It was supposed to come out then. It was pushed because the AMPTP and producers are assholes and didn't want to, make a deal with the striking actors. So it got pushed. It's now in March. But what would have happened if it came out last year when it was supposed to? So we're going to be taking a look through the nominees and winners last year and trying to see where Dune would have fit into the picture.
Getting in. Yeah. So, indeed. Should be an interesting experiment, especially since our Best Picture winner this year was The Tech Sweeper as well.
Yeah.
It was a year in which the two things you usually or sometimes you have a Tech Sweeper that's sort of not a Best Picture winner player, but this year it was, so it'll be interesting to see where Dune would have taken out Oppenheimer, where Dune would have made in above the line categories. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a look at it, and this also kind of serves as an early Dune prediction. So that is way too far zoomed in. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. So we're going to start out, we're going on the Academy website, so they have them in alphabetical order, I guess. Sure. So, Best Actor. Do we think Timothy makes it in? I don't. I think we can move on.
I think this 5 was very strong.
All acting
year,
categories,
and no
like
one really supplanted
supporting
them.
actor, I don't think Butler makes it in here, to be honest.
Oh, no.
I don't think that would happen. Actress, no. I don't think it gets any acting noms. Okay. Animated feature, definitely. Okay, cinematography. I think this first one were yes, for sure. What is it taking out?
I mean, possibly it is El Conde that it just takes out, but
I think it's probably El Conde, right?
yeah, I assume that it makes the most sense. It's as the one that would not have happened.
Yeah. Now, does it win? Is the question.
I honestly don't think it does. I don't think it does.
I agree.
I think it gets shut out of tech categories by Oppenheimer.
Oh, I don't agree.
Well, not completely, but most of them, I think it would. I think there's one that I can think of in which that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah. Javier Bardem takes out Robert De Niro.
Not sure.
Hot take, I don't think Dune makes it into that category. I don't know. I think it's fine.
I think it makes it in. I don't think it wins though.
Maestro, nah. I think Maestro's too strong.
I mean, it could have been. I mean, Poor Things didn't have quite the same love at that point.
I think we're overthinking it. Because let's also that's all, like, if we're thinking about precursors, right? ASC, what gets in? Dune gets in over El Conde ASC.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I don't think it wins, but yeah. Okay, costume design. I think it probably gets in here.
I think it would have been over Napoleon probably.
Probably Napoleon.
I think, yeah. Napoleon wouldn't have been getting any noms at this point. Yeah, Napoleon I don't think would have gotten any noms.
We'll check on VFX, but yeah. Does it win here? I don't think so.
No.
So our nom counter is at 2 noms, 0 wins.
Yeah.
Directing. Honestly, no.
No.
Okay, glad we're on the same page.
And Glazer was so, like, there were big tech things you could have gone for. There were bigger films. Like, you could have gone for Greta Gerwig if you wanted to do a big blockbuster type thing, which was arguably probably just a little less well received Barbie, but it did make more money than June will probably make. So, and that didn't make it.
And Trey were too strong as well.
Yeah, exactly. The European branch were clearly the most vocal part of the Academy this year. It seemed based on the wins they gave. So, yeah.
I definitely think it misses. Okay, so still two. Documentary, no. Documentary short, no. Film editing, it probably gets in here.
Yeah, I think it does, and I feel like it would have been holdovers.
That or Poor Things. I could see Poor Things missing editing.
It did get more precursor than holdovers, which got literally nothing.
That's true. So probably holdovers misses.
Yeah, that would be the one I'd say.
Super hot take. EGOT winner Lydia Tarr beats Dune in any category.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think holdovers makes the most sense here to miss. That was probably the most random editing one. So yeah, Villeneuve I actually think would have taken out Sacrilege Scorsese. No, I disagree there.
I'm not sure. I feel like he would have been snubbed for that. I feel like he could be snubbed this year, which
I agree.
That was that strong when there were really like 6 people. Alexander Payne as well should be in there as like a 7. Like it was a close race.
It was a really tight race
for that one.
Yeah. So. They need to expand director to 7. I don't know why 7. That feels arbitrary, but I mean, I wouldn't complain about a director expansion. I just worry that then it just becomes the picture 10 at a certain point.
I wouldn't. I don't know about category expansions. I like the sort of exclusivity.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think
it makes it more special.
Have you heard of the film Young Hearts? It looks like a charming queer film coming out this fall out of Belgium, Netherlands. No, but you have my attention.
I'm down.
I'll keep my eye on it. I will say the last charming young queer film to come out of Belgium wasn't particularly for me. I'm looking at you, Chris.
I liked Close.
I know you liked it more than I did. I had a lot of problems with that movie. But yeah, Holdovers on ACE was stronger in editing. Yeah, but you guys are all like, oh, Zone of Interest lost MPSC to Society of Snow, and look what happened there. I don't think that the precursors matter, or
because Poor Things was clearly overall a stronger film than Holdovers at the end of the day.
I think we got to look at what's the stronger film.
So yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, regardless, I think it gets.
I mean, actually, maybe it would be Anatomy.
I
we
don't
are
agree.
Just blinding ourselves to that, but hopefully it wouldn't. Have been.
No. Okay, so we're at 3 noms, still 0 wins.
Yeah.
International, no. Makeup and hair. I think it takes out
I yeah, probably
society.
take. I'd reckon it would take out Golda.
Nah,
I think
they're
Golda and Alan.
no. They Golda is absolutely the same. Like you could give me three other films in Golda. Like
I
they
don't
were gonna be
know. I
blown away.
think Society of the Snow, since it got the international as well, I think there was a contingent that really liked Society of the Snow, whereas I don't think anyone was passionate enough about Golda. Like, look at the makeup and hairstyling shortlist. It wasn't strong. Like, we were looking at not very
Sure.
strong films.
I just
So
I just have a feeling like Golda would have gotten in no matter what.
I don't know if it would. I think that would have been the one June would have taken out.
Maybe. Regardless, definitely gets in
It
here.
wouldn't have won.
Does it
wouldn't
win?
I don't. I don't think so. They loved Poor Things as a film, clearly, and Poor
Yeah.
Things was very heavy on makeup. It was very heavy on makeup. We potentially should have seen that one
Do you think
coming a
Zero
little more
Society
than
or
we did.
Oppenheimer that bites here? I mean, Oppenheimer's a fair shout, actually.
It is that felt like a name check though, and I don't
Yeah,
think name checks would have changed if June was in the race.
for sure, for sure. But yeah, I don't think it quite. I think this is the closest we've come to a win, but I don't think it quite.
Yeah, I'd
Quite
agree. Actually, I would agree.
So we currently have it at cinematography, editing, makeup.
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool. Did I pass production design? No.
No, it's alphabetical.
Okay. Oh yeah. Duh. Score
I think it easily gets in.
over fiction.
Yeah,
I think
probably. I
probably
mean,
fiction.
like, yeah, Indiana Jones didn't get enough merit. It's not like, oh, well, it was got in because John
Yeah.
Williams, that would have still happened.
Yeah. So okay, so Dune probably gets in. Yeah, I think American Fiction. I think American Fiction. Does
Yeah.
it win? Probably not.
I still wouldn't say so. And this is why I think Oppenheimer does shut out of all categories. There's only one category I'm looking at with June where
Sure.
maybe I'd give it the win overall.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
actually,
you
no.
did-
Actually, no.
No, wait,
Not
I
even
didn't
true.
miss costumes because we took out Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dune isn't winning here over Oppie. Wins here. This is the win. I don't know. I think that they really like. I don't see any reason to give Hans Zimmer another over Goranson for another.
Especially since a lot of the tracks are the same tracks that we heard in the first
like they
one.
don't typically go for sequels for
No.
score.
Like there is other stuff. Obviously, it's not just a replication of the first one, but
Yeah.
a lot of the bigger ones, in the bigger moments, they are the same. So I
It would
do
have
think
missed the
Oppenheimer would've.
nom, and it will this year too. I mean, that's I could see it. I don't know
I
about
don't-
this year. I don't know
I don't
about
know, this
last
year
year
felt
because
kinda
of
weak.
how like weak the American Fiction Indiana Jones noms were. But I could see it this year if there's better. Yeah.
Mate,
Indiana
I
Jones
wouldn't
better
bang
score
it.
than
It's a very
Oppenheimer.
big, expressive score. Like it's very in the film. It's very in your face, which just suggests to me that it will probably still get a nom.
Probably. But I could see it. Okay, we're up to 4 noms. Yes.
4, 5, aren't we? Cinematography, makeup, editing,
costumes,
score.
makeup, score. Okay, cool. 5.
Yeah.
Still 0 wins. Song, no. Best picture, I think obviously yeah, and it takes out probably Past Lives,
I
unfortunately,
think Past Lives goes.
which is sad.
Yeah,
But yeah, I do think it's probably Past Lives because I don't think Maestro misses. It's Netflix. It's too strong.
yeah. Netflix got to have one.
And
So,
I think the European branch is too strong.
I mean, maybe it would have been Zone because I think Zone really rode off momentum of it getting into picture and then people seeing it.
Potentially, yeah.
And that
It would be
was really where
one
it
of the
was actually
A24s.
from.
It would be one of the A24s.
It would be, well, yeah. But I'd say Past Lives is potentially more likely. I agree.
Which is sad, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's up to 6 noms now. Production design, I think Napoleon. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. I think Napoleon. I mean, we'll get to VFX. I honestly think Napoleon wouldn't have walked away with anything if June was in this season. So, which may have been Zone.
Maybe we'll talk about VFX, but yeah. Oppenheimer, I could see an argument for, but it just again, it feels like a name check. I feels like they were just going to nominate it literally everywhere
Yeah.
they possibly could.
And then
So-
Barbie Killers, Poor Things, I think would have all been good. I don't think it would have won though. Still, I still think the Poor Things Love would have been strong enough.
Past Lives going for a Star Wars fanfic. Damn. I mean, Star Wars is technically a Dune fanfic if we're being honest, but not that I should be seen on camera defending Dune. God forbid. Best original song, Lisa and Al Gaib, "My Love, My Life" by Javier Bardem.
Okay, yeah,
I'm just in my head. I'm imagining it like Peaches from the Mario.
sure. Sure.
Cool. All right, 7 noms. It doesn't win though, right?
No.
Yeah.
This is close. I think
close.
this and makeup are the two closest between this and Poor Things. I think costumes, Poor Things would have won away with it, but I still don't think it would have taken it. I don't think it would have taken it.
I don't know. It just felt like Poor Things was way too strong.
Yeah, by the end of it, it seemed that Poor Things is the runner-up for Best Picture this year.
Yeah. Animated short, live action short, no. Sound.
I think it wins.
Yeah.
No. Yes, it does. Yes, it definitely wins. It definitely wins here.
Actually, no. Okay. Fuck you. Because if Oppenheimer couldn't win as the Best Picture sweeping film, why would Dune?
I don't care, because Dune would have been released in November in IMAX, and it could have even been forcing Zone of Interest out of picture. So
I don't know. I'd still be sticking with Zone here.
I would not still be sticking with Zone. I would not still be sticking with Zone.
It definitely gets the nom probably over the creator.
Yeah.
That or Mission Impossible. One second, I gotta let my cat in.
Okay. I think maybe Mission Impossible would actually have missed that nom. But no, I don't think the Zone of Interest would have walked away as the best sound winner, unfortunately, because it would have been deserving, obviously.
I still think Zone. I still think so.
I don't think so.
You doubted me all the way for the actual.
I know,
predictions.
but I don't think Dune would have walked away.
So you think Dune would have been stronger in this category? So you think Oppenheimer would have ended up third in sound?
If Dune was here, yeah, potentially.
I mean, I just feel like Dune and Oppenheimer take away votes from each other. I don't know.
I think Dune would have.
And Thomas is gone again. Sick. Why aren't you guys doing this for challengers if it was delayed as well? Jack, it's not. You're gonna have to let go of challengers pretty quickly this year. Thomas is back.
Yeah, probably.
It's challengers isn't gonna be a thing. It's not gonna be a thing.
No, unfortunately, it could be one of the best films of the year. It could be.
Sure, I'm here for it. I love Luca, but
Oscars.
It's not gonna be an Oscar thing, Jack. Calm down. Pipe down. Oscar from Forecast joined the video chat with them. Okay, I'm still figuring out Streamlabs. I don't know how to do that yet, but we will get there.
Yeah.
Because we know Challenger will win in every category. Yeah, obviously that's what, it wouldn't be an interesting conversation.
Yes, every category would win in, even VFX.
It would win live action short, animated, documentary short film even. Okay, so we're up to 7 noms, and we'll give it a half win since we don't agree.
Sure.
7 noms, half win. Okay, VFX, I think Dune obviously wins here.
Easily.
And it takes out...
I think Napoleon's the one to go. I don't... If they did Mission Impossible when they didn't do Mission Impossible, when they haven't done any other Mission Impossible film, it suggests
Guardians could just miss though.
No. Guardians have Rocket, and no, Guardians would not have missed. Guardians would not have missed it.
I don't know.
No, they don't. They do Marvel films anyway, and Guardians was
probably
well received.
Okay, cool.
With a lot of VFX. I think it would have been Napoleon. I think Napoleon would have been shut out.
Yeah, I can see it. And yeah, Dune definitely wins here. I know Nyad worked out pretty well. I mean, both the actresses got nominated, but it wasn't getting like sound and makeup and editing and picture and screenplay and everything else you said. So
yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, no. Sorry, Godzilla. This obviously Dune takes this 8 noms, 1.5 wins. Adapted screenplay doesn't make it in. I don't think so.
No.
I think it misses.
Not.
I think it misses director and screenplay.
If Killers of a Flower Moon didn't get in here,
then there's no reason Dune would have. It would have been like 7th, to be honest.
Potentially, especially in the first one, only got in because it was a weak year. That was the only reason the first one got in. Yeah. It was a weak year for an adapted screenplay.
For sure. Yeah. No. Don't think it happens. And then I think the last category is just original.
Yeah.
Okay. So we end up 8 nominations for. Let's see if I can remember them. Best Picture, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, Best Costume Design, Best Production Design, Best Makeup and Hair, Best Sound, Best VFX, and Best Score. So 9 noms it would have ended up with.
Yeah.
Snub.
So that's the only one, because I'm looking at the first one now. So the first one got 10. So the only one that it would miss out on this year would have been screenplay compared to the first one, which makes sense.
Still get all the text, and then just only one win with VFX. You think sound?
Only one win this time, or two. I think sound would have come with it.
But yeah, significantly less. And I mean, I could see a similar performance this year. I think it might do better in text just because there isn't an Oppenheimer. But I still don't know if it's going to be like sweeping, winning every single tech as it did last year.
Because it was interesting this year because Poor Things and Oppenheimer were the top two, and they were also the ones that were cleaning up the text. Like where Oppenheimer didn't win text, it was Poor Things coming along with it. So if this year maybe say Blitz or Sing Sing we're looking at those two, maybe they won't be super. I don't imagine Sing Sing will be nominated for any tech outside of editing, probably, if that. So yeah, I think Dune will have more wins. I think Noms will be on a similar level though.
For sure. Yeah, I'm making the early call right now. Dune only gets 6 noms, maybe 7 if it can still get score. Sure. If the score is similar to part 1 score, could it be ineligible? I mean, if it's similar, yes, but I don't think that's the case at all. So I think it'll be fine on that front. I mean, it sounded different enough. There's definitely like the main theme is very different.
It definitely, enough difference, especially with a 2-hour 45 film. Even if some of the tracks are reused, there's enough.
Yeah, there's a lot of score. It's a very long score.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Cool. So 8 noms, 1.5 wins. 9 noms.
There you go.
God damn it, did it again. 9 noms.
9 noms, 1.5 wins. There we go.
Cool. All right. Last thing that we're going to do today is we are going to do a tier list ranking of every single win from last weekend. So let me get it pulled up. I just used the Oscar Twitter announcement, so I don't know how well we'll be able to see it. It should be fine.
Hopefully.
But we'll see.
And with this, I assume how I was thinking that we're going to, like, just we're counting all of it, like the win plus the speech.
The speech, yes.
Like all of it in combined together, yeah.
The win, the speech, the moment, everything.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, cool. Let me just get this formatted. And hopefully you guys can see it okay. If you're watching on a phone, you might not be able to. But
I can't see it, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'll make sure you can see it. Let's see. I need access to this tier list. I think it's public. If you look at like Oscar winners 2024 or something like that. Yeah, 2024 Oscar winners on tiermaker.com. If you put it in, it should be there. The logo of it or the thumbnail is like, it's just the Oscar statue or something like that. So yeah. Okay. Let me know when I pull things in. Like here, chat. How well can we see this? Can you read that that's Godzilla? Let me know. Which is gonna be a bad win? I wonder. I can think of one.
We'll get to them. all. So,
is that readable as Godzilla? Are we good? I don't know how we're. War is over. More like war is over. War is over. Got him.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Are we all good?
Okay.
All right, cool.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it. Okay, cool. So
I mean, the tiers are explanatory. We don't need to explain them.
Oh yeah. So. All-time winner, deserved winner. Okay, winner. Don't care. Bad winner. Should all make sense. So yeah, I'll just pull them up. These aren't in really any order. I just downloaded all of the files and then dragged and dropped them into here from the Oscars Twitter page. So we'll get what we get. But first one is Godzilla -1 for VFX.
I think this is a deserved winner.
I would agree. I think deserved winner. I think it's probably the strongest in the category. I think it's very fun that this got in for a win.
Exactly, and it was a good win. Like you saw that clip of on Twitter or whatever with them celebrating it. It felt like it really meant something to them, which it probably would have done for the creators of the team as well, of course. But
I know, not saying that it wouldn't have meant anything to the other people, but
this
felt like more of a moment.
But I think exactly, it felt like a moment. So
also the first woman of color to win in the VFX category, which is fun.
Nice.
Also, speaking of celebrating, sorry, just in reference to Twitter clips, I can't remember if I talked to you about this. Did you see the clip of the kids from Cork, Ireland, celebrating Cillian Murphy's
the primary
win?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of these kids at like the school that he went to, I think, when he was younger, and they hosted like this big party, and they're also it's so fun.
Lovely. It's lovely.
Very highly recommend seeking out that video. But yeah, okay, Godzilla. Okay, Oppenheimer for film editing.
I think this is a deserved winner as well. I think like it's pushing even all time. Like the film rides on the editing without the cleanness of the edit, without just how streamlined he manages to make this whole film whilst also creating the scope and scale. Or she was very impressive.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I don't really remember the speech, to be honest, which is holding it back a little bit. Like I don't really remember the
like an
moment it
all-timer.
won. No. But it is a deserved winner in the category.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Anatomy should have won, but Anatomy would have been an all-time winner.
I know, yeah, Anatomy absolutely would be an all-time.
Alas.
But I don't know. I mean, you say it's over edited. I don't know how you construct that film without the editing. Like no. It's just so much of Jennifer and Nolan working in tandem, and that's I think why the film works. So, really strong, really strong. Last Repair Shop for Doc.
I've put this
okay winner. It's a decent film. I mean, I don't mind it. It wasn't my favorite by any means, but
the speech was quite nice, bringing up the girl on stage.
No, it's fine. I didn't mind it. It's okay. 20 Days of Mariupol. I throw this an okay winner.
It was a good speech, though. It was a good speech. So I'd place it if we're doing, just place it.
We'll put it there.
Yeah.
If you're fine with that.
Yeah.
I know you like this movie more than I did. I thought it was fairly fine.
I mean, as a winner in general, in comparison to other years, it's like, it's an okay winner. But I do think the speech was quite powerful. But
sure.
Yeah, I think okay winner is probably a good place to go, else we're going to get quite a lot in the deserved winner. Because I think this year's Oscars, most of the winners were deserved. So,
cinematography, Oppenheimer.
I'd go okay winner.
I put it top of okay.
Yeah. I mean, it probably was a deserved winner, but I don't really remember Hoyt van Hoytema's speech very much. I don't, and yeah.
I mean, it was fun. I don't remember speech so much, but like Hoyt van Hoytema, very well deserved to finally get him an Oscar. I think that like he needed one, for everything that he's done in his career. But like, it wouldn't have necessarily been my choice. It's far from the strongest technical element in the film. But I mean, still obviously very good.
Exactly.
Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar.
Again, I'll defer to you on this one. I will say, let's note that Wes Anderson was not there. So,
but also that's kind of cool.
No, I don't know. No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
I don't know. I think it's very like Wes Anderson very much deserves an Oscar for his career.
Yeah. And that's why I would have liked to have seen him there to accept it. But
I think that I feel like you don't want it in deserved.
I don't want it in deserved, no. Just because there was no speech.
Can I put it at the top of okay?
It didn't feel like a winner. Yes, sure.
Okay, sure.
I trust you on the quality of the film. I'll defer to you on that.
I mean, you probably wouldn't like it, but I like it.
No, I probably wouldn't like it, but...
Hot take, Maestro deserves cinematography. That is a take, and it is hot.
Yeah, I don't know about deserves. I think it is very underrated, Maestro. And,
yeah. I would put Henry Sugar in deserved, but if you want it, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Joy Randolph, supporting actress. I mean, deserved.
I think this is deserved. I think she was the strongest in the category. Sure, you could argue the category was fairly weak, but I think it was very deserved. It was also nice to see Holdovers as a film get a win somewhere. It was nice to see the passion be channeled through to her because I think she is a very integral aspect to that film, and it does in many ways. She is the heart of the film, as cliche as it is to say.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I saw someone mention on Twitter. It's like each of the 4 performances represent like the 4 types of things that the Academy likes to go for. You have Cillian Murphy, who's giving like the very reserved, understated, leading performance. You have Emma Stone, who's going like the big, bold, crazy performance. You have Divine Joy Randolph, who's that supporting performance that's just like this quiet performance that steals like every single scene that she's in. And then Robert Downey Jr., who's like this big movie star persona who is subverting his typical persona that we see.
Very true. No, it's definitely a good quartet of winners. I think it is.
And
stronger than last year's
the 4
quartet
types of things that they go for in acting.
And I think it's probably stronger than 2021's quartet of winners as well, honestly.
Yeah. It's one of the... Yeah? Is it stronger than 2020? Hopkins, McDormand.
No, I really like McDormand. I really like Hopkins. Who won? Yoon Jung-yoon. I really like that performance. And then Daniel Kaluuya.
Oh, I think Kaluuya is the best. Wait, I think Kaluuya is the best performance of those 4.
Well, no, exactly. That's what I'm
you're
saying.
agreeing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. That's what I was. The was for. I think 2020 might have
Got it.
been.
Not for Chloe. Yeah.
I think 2020 might have been stronger actually because I loved Hopkins. I thought what a deserving winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you said, Dan Clue was amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd go 2020, but 2023 still very very strong quartet.
I think second best quartet so far
Yeah.
this decade. Yeah, pretty easily. Cool. War is Over. Bad winner.
Sure. Yeah, fine.
Just by far the worst film that was. I mean, close to the worst film nominated this year, and yeah. Zone of Interest for best sound all timer.
You can put it is the all time winner. Like, I don't know.
It's probably the
sound
best winner in that
work is
category.
So important. Like in recent memory, definitely you'd have to go back but yeah,
Just
like,
what it does, like
what a fantastic moment as well.
Yeah,
100%.
And just like I don't know, just how
like just for it to win as well, for the Academy to just recognize
for the Academy to do that and to like
mental. That would never have happened like 5 years ago. Like 5 years ago, this would have been unthinkable. But
right
here we are, where
and
it could happen.
I don't know. I've never had sound work in a film affect me like that. I'm gonna be able to see it in a theater for the first time this weekend, and I've actually never been able to see it in a theater before. I've watched it 3 or 4 times, and all of it has been at home. So
yeah,
I'm so hyped to see it in a theater because it's already my favorite film of the year, one of my favorites of the decade, so my favorite sound work ever, and in a theater it will just be insane.
100%.
So yeah, fantastic. Boy and the Heron animated feature film. Either of this a deserved winner.
I would not. I'd go okay. I mean, there was no speech, and I wasn't a massive fan.
Okay, sure. Let's.
You can put it like towards the top of okay if you want, but I know it's fairly controversial. I thought Spider-Verse was just a lot more of a deserving winner. I just struggled to really connect with Boy and the Heron when it was just so abstract, but I also felt like I kind of got what it was doing. It felt quite just rambling.
I personally, I really, really loved.
Yeah,
the film, but I can see where you're coming from. I guess like
I don't know. It felt very
I can
unrefined compared to a lot of Miyazaki's work that I have connected with a lot more. So,
and I think we also just have different tastes with Miyazaki because like aside from this, like it's probably my favorite outside of like The Wind Rises.
Yeah, I love The Wind Rises.
Okay, so maybe we do. Well. I thought that
like
that was last much here. Maybe not.
No, I really did love The Wind Rises.
Sure.
This one.
So maybe what I was saying just made absolutely no fucking sense. But
probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I enjoyed Spider-Verse more, but I'm happier with this win. Facecam is blocking some of the rankings. Yeah, I'll zoom out when we need to. Here, let's see. How is that? I'm just worried. Can you guys still read that? If you can still read it, then we'll be good. I also, who said that Skinamarink should have won cinematography earlier? Because abso-fucking-lutely, yes. Brilliant movie. Should also be winning like sound and editing. Okay. Can we do that for the crop? Can we do this for the crop? Close enough. We'll zoom out at the end. Okay. Anatomy of a Fall original screenplay.
All time. Put it up there. Put it up there immediately. Yeah, what a speech. What a moment. And this like Zone of Interest, like 5 years ago would not have happened. Yeah. I'm so glad the Academy is at the stage where this is just a normal thing. And it actually, I can't believe it. I still can't believe it actually won.
It's so like, even though it was obvious going into the night, it was such a fun moment.
Like we were still, even the night of, we were still like, is there anything else that could overtake Anatomy here?
Because it just feels like they would tease us with that and then rip it away. And they didn't.
No, brilliant.
I still put Zone above it.
Sure. I do think Zone, in terms of, compared to the rest of historical wins, like Zone's win in sound is more monumental than I think Anatomy was in the original screenplay.
Also, yes. For the 50 Cent, for Pimp by 50 Cent, the instrumental to be played at the Oscar.
100%.
We were just talking, there should be somebody, like every year, at least somebody should get that as their walk-up music.
Sure. For Messi's appearance as well. Yes. Like, that's tied into it.
Like, just amazing. Just, God.
Just an all-time winner.
The fact, like, I'm so happy that we got Anatomy of Fall and the Zone of Interest in award season, just as mainstays. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's genuinely amazing. I don't know when we'll see that. Like, I mean, I don't know when we'll see something like that again, but hopefully that just becomes a norm where we just see these like prestige European art house stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer for score.
I think this is a deserved one as well. I would put it on a similar level to editing. personally.
Oh, I was gonna say top of okay, bottom deserved. I mean, I think it's a very good score. It wouldn't be my personal choice. I mean,
Um, I
I
would
also just
say
don't
it
think the
is
speech was like
deserving.
that.
The speech was not brilliant, but in terms of the score itself and the win itself,
It was definitely
it was my favorite score of the year.
I'm fine with going deserved win. I will say
Hey,
I
we
am
can put it
banking
at the
things so you give me something
bottom.
later.
Yeah, okay, that's
But
fine. We can, yeah, sure.
I throw it there. I throw it there.
Okay.
American Fiction adapted screenplay.
Hmm.
This would be Don't Care, except his speech was really good.
Except his speech was, in my eyes, the best speech of the night, probably.
It was my second
Maybe
favorite
Jonathan
speech.
Glazer's. Maybe Jonathan Glazer's.
I we'll get to Glazers in a second.
Yeah.
I think aside from Glazers, this was my favorite speech
I
of the
think,
night.
yeah.
So maybe middle of okay.
And it is an okay winner in terms of adapted. In terms
Yeah.
of adapted screenplays. It's just, yeah, like it wouldn't have been my personal pick. I probably wouldn't have even nominated it.
I think it's probably the I don't say worst, but I think the least strong, I should say, of the 5 nominees in the category. But
yeah,
I think it's fine.
Also probably the least strong winner in the above the line categories generally, probably.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But I'd go, middle of deserved is probably
okay. Winner
okay,
was excellent.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Trevor Thomas, what were you guys talking about earlier? We were doing early predictions, and then we were talking about what would have happened. That was really hard to get out for some reason. What would have happened if Dune Part 2 came out last year when it was supposed to at the Oscars? So yeah, okay, winner. But very good speech. What was I made for? I think it's a very good song.
Don't care. I'd go Don't Care, honestly. Like, I think the only thing people remember in terms of song from the Oscars is I'm Just Ken. Like, that should have been the winner. That should have been the winner in my eyes. And they kind of ruined it by just announcing it. It just sort of came out of nowhere. The speech was like fine, but we've seen Billy win before.
If you want to put Don't Care, we can. I would throw it into okay, but
I mean, I feel we should have something in Don't Care.
Sure.
And
can I put Boy and the Heron in Deserved then?
You can put Boy and the Heron in Deserved, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Cillian Murphy, I mean, is it top of Deserved or all-timer?
I'd go top of Deserved. I wouldn't say it's among my all-time favorite winners. So...
I mean, it's up there, though. Justice for Never Had Chocolate Like This, Jack. I'm going to take away your mod thing. You got... My eyes see Billie Eilish.
In fairness, it would have been quite fun to have had that Wonka song played. It would have been better than.
It would have been fun to see that performance.
Been better than Flaming Hot. It would have probably been better than the American Symphony, even though the American Symphony song was decent. The performance was kind of forgettable.
Yeah, the Wajaji performance. That performance was really good.
That was very good. That made me glad that got the nomination. Like,
just so that we could see that performance. Like, excellent.
100%. That was like the second best. You go, I'm Just Ken, then that, then
sure,
and then the rest of it, whatever.
Yeah. Poor Things for Makeup. I think very deserved to win.
Yeah, I think it's a deserved win.
I think bottom of deserved though. Win. I don't really remember the speech.
I don't remember the speech at all, actually, really.
So, and bottom deserved. Bottom deserved. Ooh, a free mod spot, Ayush. I mean, you're always in here. Maybe.
Yeah.
Poor Things for production design. I think it's deserved.
I think, these are things, like, I think these are all deserved. I think costumes as well.
I mean, you can just throw costumes in here. I think it's deserved.
But none of them really instill me with that much passion.
I realized that you weren't able to see that.
Yeah.
There.
But none of them, like, instill me with
deserved.
That much, sort of. Like, none of the wins made me excited that they won, which is the only thing just holding me back slightly.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like, if the category gets a bit too full up and we want to spread it out a bit more evenly, we can drop them down.
Yeah, for sure. Nolan for directing. I mean, I don't think it's not. I think it's deserved.
I think it's deserved. Yeah, I thought the speech was not his best in award season. I've seen him make better speeches this award season.
Yeah. Like over still. Divine below Godzilla.
Yeah, sure. Because it is a deserved win. I'm glad that he did manage to get it for Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these two are incapable of doing modern art. Wait, what? There's chocolate and there's chocolate, and I say, guys. Okay. Emma Stone for actress, I think also just goes undeserved.
Yeah, towards the lower end. The speech wasn't that memorable.
I thought she gave a really good speech.
I
I
thought
thought it
the
was
speech
really
was
fun.
fine. I thought the speech was fine. I didn't
I
think it
mean,
was one of the
obviously
most
she was.
memorable of the
I
night.
think I feel like she very like obviously we don't want to project and say like, oh, she didn't want to win. I really do feel like she didn't want to win. And
Yeah,
was
I
genuinely
would put this in with the rest of
stressed.
the Poor Things wins in my eyes.
Sure, sure. But like it does feel like she was like genuinely very stressed about winning and did not
Mm,
want to.
yeah.
But I mean, you can't really argue with it. You can't
No,
really
exactly.
like great
Like
winner.
it's a good winner for the category, I think.
See, wait, can I put me down here maybe? Maybe this would work better. And then if I just here we go. Let's make it so that way we can all see everything.
Cool.
No. Maybe chat can still go up here. Chat can still go up here. There, that should work. Okay, does that work, everybody? Can we see everything now? I think we can see everything now. Cool. I know I'm talking to you, Tommy. You can see everything.
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Thomas can see any of this. Okay, let me know if this works. Let me know if this works. I feel like this should be good. Cool. Cool. I know you need room for RDJ in those bottom two categories. I mean, well, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we can just do RDJ. I'd throw RDJ and don't care.
I think yeah, it's fair enough to put him in Don't Care. I don't think the win was a bad win. It was just I was so unenthused by most of the nominees in this category. I don't know why. Like it's not a bad category in terms of the quality of the performances, but like
It's just fine.
none of them were my favorites of the year in terms of supporting actor. Like they were just none of them were really up there except De Niro, but like that was never happening.
Right.
So
his speech wasn't anything special.
Speech
to be
was
honest.
kind of wrong. Yeah,
It's just
felt a
like,
bit arrogant in the win. To be honest.
yeah. And
Felt like
also,
he already knew.
also
like, he was
him
going up
not like making eye contact with Key was a choice. Like
I think.
I don't
he's getting
think.
a bit
Listen, I don't think that that's
unfairly
actually.
punished
I think it's the same thing as like Taylor Swift not looking at Celine Dion. I just think you're up on stage. It's a moment. You're head spinning. You're grabbing a statue.
there.
Like
Exactly. Yeah,
it's
I
a lot,
don't. I don't
but
think that we read.
I
too
just
much
think
into
it just
that.
all of a yeah.
It just the thing that rubbed me the wrong way was that like even though Killian probably expected to win, even though Divine
You still felt
probably, even
very
though Christopher
gracious.
Nolan should have felt very confident in winning, like Downey Jr. showed that he knew he was going to win, which was a bit
Yeah.
whatever. But in terms of performance itself, I think it elevates it. You know,
No.
it's a good win. It's a good win as a performance goes. It's just not one that stills me as much.
And that's right. Yeah, so I'm saying don't know why people thought you disrespect to keep. I mean, again, literally the same thing as Taylor Swift. Took a thing with
Yeah.
Celine Dion. I don't think it's that big of a thing. I just think that just contributed to a lot of people, like, you know,
Yeah.
it felt like it didn't really feel like the moment it should have been,
No.
with how people were talking about it and how the moment it felt in the moment, I suppose.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. Best. Best picture for Oppenheimer.
Again, this is a deserved winner.
I think it's
This
deserved.
was a nice
I put it
moment.
right
This
around
was
the
a
Nolan
nice
one, to be
moment.
honest.
Al Pacino fucked the moment a little bit, but
Yeah,
it's okay because we did all know he was winning. Like he at least was self-aware enough to know that everyone in that room knew that Oppenheimer was winning. It was not really a question.
yeah.
But it would have been nice to have a bit more of a moment when they were all up on stage. That was quite nice, and the film in general, it's
Put it
in the top
behind
quarter
Nolan.
of Best Picture winners that I've seen. Like it's in the top 30 or so.
Yep. My eyes see Oppenheimer. The weirdest announcement. I've just finished watching Normal People and I feel emotionally empty. Holy fuck. That's fair. Al's presentation was an all-timer. Al Pacino was goated for that. It was an hour past his bedtime.
It was very memorable.
It was very
know,
memorable.
It was a memorable
It was a
way
memorable
to announce
moment.
it.
Yeah. Okay. And last night I have on here, Zone of Interest for international feature. I think all
Oh, I
timer.
think this is all-timer. I think this is all-timer. Yep, just for the speech and the film itself.
I think it's number one. It is my personal favorite win of the night.
Yeah, sure.
Like, just the combination of it being my favorite film of the year, taking home not only one but two Oscars, but also, like, I think his speech was pretty, at least in my mind, pretty definitively the speech of the night. Like,
I
he
think,
was the
yeah,
one
it was the
person
most meaningful
who was
speech of
brave
the night.
enough to actually go up and talk about it. And also, he is the perfect person to talk about it and to talk about I mean, we won't get super political, but as a Jewish man who just made a film about the Holocaust, he's the perfect person to actually give a voice to the Palestinian people in that circumstance and actually have it feel meaningful. So,
And like, yeah, I think him and Cord Jefferson were the two that, in my
absolutely.
mind, were actually saying something with their win
sure.
and actually made it
And
about
just
something
Zone happens
rather
to be,
than just
I think,
a
in my
silly
mind, a
statue.
much better film than
Exactly. And Zone was in that category. Obviously, Nasri was in that category. I would lean there, but like, Zone was the best film in that category, so
Right.
it was a deserving winner by that mark, and it's one of the best films of the year. Plus
Right.
an amazing speech.
It's got to be up there on the all-time list for the international category.
100%,
And again,
100%.
that speech just, I think, pushes it over the edge. One of my favorite Oscar speeches ever, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
And also just the fact that Jonathan Glazer has an Oscar. Like, one of the, in my eyes at least, one of the best filmmakers of the 21st century, and just, like, I mean, one of the most influential with what he's done with, like, commercials and music videos. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Very, very happy with it. Very happy with it.
But I think this tier list goes to show that the Oscars did well.
Yeah, look
how many deserving winners category.
Let's see. Let me drag us down. Wait, okay, chat, you gotta tell me. If you hide me, can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay, no, I was saying, can you still hear me? It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
So let's just slide us off over here. You should still be able to hear us. And we'll just take a look at the full completed tier list. Oh wait, you could still hear me? Whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I'll just drag it. You should still be able to hear us now. But this is the completed tier list. All time deserved, okay, don't care, bad winner. And yeah, if you want to find the tier list, it is Tier Maker. It's just on Tier Maker, and it is the 2024 Oscar winners, is I believe what it is listed under. So yeah, that is it. That is it. But yeah, I mean, overall, if you're looking at this, just like
exactly
pretty strong.
Pretty strong. I thought most of the way it was presented was quite good. Jimmy Kimmel was a bit overbearing at times, but overall, I think it was
Kimmel was
better.
rough at times, yeah.
It was a very good ceremony. It was like, it was a good ceremony overall. I think it was better than 2021. 2020 was fun because but I think it was better than 2020, 2022. I think it's the best we've had for a while, since 2019 at least.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I enjoyed last ceremonies more, just I think because of the winners that we got. But
I think the winners were more. It was more exciting to watch potentially, just based on.
I didn't like the lack of
cover-up,
clips.
yeah.
I didn't like the lack of clips.
No.
My eyes here, Trevor.
But
God, yeah.
I know there was a bit more to be invested in last year, but I think as an overall product, I think this was very well.
Ezra should be a mod for the goated comment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we maybe we should do a vote to get rid of Jack if he's going to keep on, fucking quoting Wonka in here. And yes, absolutely, get John Mulaney to host, please, and thank you.
Yes. Which that was the other thing about sound. He was presenting the sound category, and he was the best presenter.
Exactly. Oh my god, yeah. Sound one of the best winners. John Mulaney present. Excellent. I really like the Teachers Lounge International as well. I mean, yeah, fair.
Yeah, that is true, and that would have been it's definitely up there, but it doesn't hold a candle to no justice in my mind. But.
Move over to here. We'll probably stick around. We can chat for a little bit if anybody else has anything to say, or if there's anything that's happened over the last couple of minutes that we need to talk about. I know South by Southwest was recent. I don't think that there's going to be anything that huge. I'm very excited about it. I saw the TV Glow, which just continues to get love. DD continued to get love there. The Fall Guys apparently good.
Yeah.
Civil War, we'll see.
We'll see. Apparently, it's good though. Apparently, it's good. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an interesting experience.
Jack stays, great mod. Wonka rips. We'll see. Oh, so yes, John Mulaney's Madam Web joke better than Jimmy's Madam Web joke. Jack, I will
Yes.
ban whoever votes for me to not be a mod. Didn't think about that.
That's corruption. That is corruption right there.
Joe Coy is the best award show host. Is that parody?
Yeah. Yes.
Is this satire?
Yeah.
Thoughts on Monkey Man? I'm excited about it. I don't think it will be an awards thing at all, but I'm hyped. I mean, Jordan Peele producing. It is cool what Jordan Peele did, to like kind of save the movie and get it out. So yeah, I think it's
like Dave Tell and most stuff. So
generally a fan of Patel. So excited about it. Apparently, people love Civil War. Heard the word masterpiece thrown around. Yeah. I actually I want to see if there is like a collection of reactions, because I really don't think would they be up on Letterboxd? Surely people would have logged it on Letterboxd.
maybe, I don't know how early it premiered. This feels like we're waiting for can reactions.
I know, yeah, can reactions. Okay, wait, no, there is Letterboxd up.
Okay,
It's currently on a 3.6.
that's not bad.
That is not bad. Okay. Here we go. Are you excited for Megalopolis? Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping.
Yeah, like I'm not convinced it'll be good. I'm looking forward to watching it, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
My
I'm tempering my expectations just in case.
For sure. South by Southwest also raved about Sing Sing. Nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
of course,
glad to see it
yeah.
getting love. I'm hoping the Chicago Critics Film Festival is first week of April, so I'm hoping to be able to see Sing Sing, and I saw the TV Glow there. I'm hoping they get announced. I was able to see Past Lives there last year, so hopefully.
Nice.
I feel stronger about the Apprentice for the Razzies than I do for the Oscars. When are you releasing 2025 Oscar predictions? Next weekend we'll be streaming. Next weekend we'll be streaming. Okay. I want to pull up the Civil War letterbox. Let's take a look at this, because this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. So yeah, a 3.6. I mean, the rating curve is high.
I can't see the letterbox, by the way.
Oh,
If you want to add me to that,
yep. I'll let you see.
thank you. Give me the privilege
Yep,
of seeing this
there you go.
reaction. There we go. That's a
The
high
curve is
rating,
high.
Joe.
The curve is
That's a
high.
high.
I mean, again, like it's. I don't know. I mean, the cast is interesting. Kirsten Dunst, Kaylee Sweeney, Regan Moore, Jesse Plemons, Nick Offerman. I just don't know.
I think you got to accept this.
Who are the 12 people that have decided that they're ready to put it in their top 4?
And maybe they're people that do top 4 of the year. A lot of people do that on Letterboxd.
Oh,
where their
maybe,
top 4 is
or
just
just like most recently rated hearts or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at reviews. Amanda Jedi. Jesse needs a good slap. Keep her feet moving. Don't know how to interpret that.
Yeah, a lot of these could just be references to the film.
Yeah, viewed in IMAX theater, man's most loathsome creation. So we gotta look at ones from tonight. I'm fucking speechless. I'm literally speechless. Don't know what to make of this one. It's missing. Okay, so this is an actual critic, who I follow on Twitter. Don't know what to make this one. It's missing some thematic commentary because it's presented in such a matter-of-fact way. But I think that's the point. It feels like a documentation of what will happen, so we're supposed to feel repulsed and gross. Interesting. 2 stars.
I mean, Garland, say what you like. He is a man who can make you repulsed and gross.
That is true.
Seen by men.
Okay. I feel.
Right.
Sure. Kirsten Dunst photography in the I Don't Give a Fuck Wars. Garland with the swing and a home run. What a picture. I mean, oh, this is Jacques Chevek from the Intercut podcast. And then Let Me Explain, also from Intercut podcast. A24 is an IMAX game. This isn't going to change anyone's mind on Alex Garland, but I found Civil War to be an absorbing, albeit on the surface, ground-level wartime thriller, vividly realized against the backdrop of United States towns, incredible tense sequences with powerful booming sound design, but the extremely linear story line drags in a few moments. So it just seems like it's spectacle. America, am I right?
It doesn't feel like the type of film you'd like.
I was literally just gonna say, I don't think I'm gonna like this
surface level
movie.
thematic depth is not a phrase that usually, would appeal to you. But who knows? It could be fun. It sounds like at least, yeah.
It sounds like
it's
it'll at least be like a
something.
fun experience, but this
Yeah,
feels like I'll dislike it in the same way that I dislike Dune, where it's just like
sure.
could be a fun experience, but it's trying to say a lot and ends up doesn't
It doesn't
saying
feel
anything. At least for me.
dodgy or polarizing in a way that I was maybe thinking it could,
Yeah, I think most people
based on the
just feels like
concept.
either flat or like their
Yeah,
favorite thing.
yeah, exactly. It's not like, oh my God, this is rough politics,
Yeah,
or
yeah. The two people I
yeah,
follow who've seen
that
Civil
kind of
War,
thing.
they both gave it a 1.5 out of 5. Yeah. Ariel, after Ursula took her voice away, I'm literally speechless. But how would you say it? Um, yeah, no, it'll be an interesting one. It'll be an interesting one.
Agreed.
Um, unless there's anything else that has happened, I don't think that there's anything else.
No, I think
Like, I think that's pretty much
we've
it.
covered a lot, and we'll be streaming fairly soon as well because this is a more
Yeah,
regular thing that you'll be seeing from
either
us.
yeah. So the stream is giving better. Don't look up. Maybe I like Don't Look Up. So don't
Yeah, I like
don't
that
cover.
look as well.
But yeah. So the plan is to basically be streaming 2 times a week. So and we're hoping with each stream, that's just where we're gonna get YouTube videos. So each stream we should be getting like 3 to 4 YouTube videos. Those YouTube videos will go up throughout the week, and then hopefully by people watching the YouTube videos, more people can come into the stream. So it should be fun. The videos will just be edited versions of the different segments from the stream.
Indeed.
But yeah, that is it for today, though. Appreciate everybody for being in here, and we'll be doing just some more, fun stuff. Maybe this weekend. If not this weekend, then next week, and
Next
then
week.
early Oscar predictions. We'll start with them next weekend. So should be a lot of fun. Winter Emmy predictions. Don't know if we'll be doing them. We'll see. We might do them.
Mostly.
We'll see. We'll see. Probably get Jack on because Jack actually watches TV shows, and I will try to watch some.
Yeah, I can only have time for the bigger ones and the ones I'm actually interested in, to be
That's
honest.
fair. That's fair.
So,
But cool. Yes. So we will see you guys next week, but definitely, stick around for the streams. I think the streams will be fun. This is gonna be a regular thing. So if you like this, then stick around. If not, then there's, you don't have to.
YouTube videos
But
that you'll get. Awesome. So.
appreciate